Virtually every car in the marketplace is designed to compete in a specific category against like-sized and like-priced entries. But Cadillac decided to go out on a limb with its latest not quite mid-size, not quite full-size sedan. So, did the gamble pay off? From an individuality standpoint, we'd be inclined to say yes. Cadillac specifically designed the CT6 to split the gap between mid-size and full-size luxury sedans, both in terms of proportions and price. The end result is a car with no direct competitors. In theory, anyway. This tweener design philosophy makes for an aesthetic that borders on enigmatic. Is it a flagship? Is it a business class sedan? Regardless of your position, the CT6's obscure personality stretches well beyond its appearance. Like its exterior dimensions, the CT6's driving character can't necessarily be lumped into a single category. When fitted with the active chassis package, the CT6 feels surprisingly light on its feet for a vehicle of this size, owed in no small part to well-calibrated steering and brakes, along with a rear-wheel steering system that not only quickens turn-in, but shaves nearly 3 feet off the turning circle, putting it on equal footing with shorter, more conventional mid-size sedans like the BMW 5 Series and Audi A6. Wind and road noise suppression at highway speeds is comparable to that of most full-size flagships, although ride quality is a different story. The CT6's lightweight architecture delivers even greater torsional rigidity than that of the smaller, more performance-oriented ATS, and that might be a bit off-putting for those who are actually interested in this car. For example, you can toss a manual transmission into something like a Lexus RX to make it sportier, but what sense would that make? In this case, stiffening the chassis and suspension components to near sports car-like levels in a car that in all likelihood won't appeal to anyone who's not currently collecting Social Security checks doesn't make a whole lot of sense either. Look, I get it. This isn't supposed to be your grandpa's Cadillac, but grandpa's the one with the cash. And while I really enjoy driving it, I, nor the affluent hipsters portrayed in Cadillac's marketing materials, are the target demographic for this vehicle type. With my Buzz Killington rant out of the way, let's shift the focus to powertrains. Teeing off the lineup is a standard 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that delivers just enough power to keep you from reconsidering your engine choice, if you can tolerate all the commotion. In our opinion, that aura of luxury for which you paid gobs of money flies right out the window as the Turbo 4 buzzes and shakes its way into the upper RPM range. Needless to say, we strongly recommend opting for the naturally aspirated 3.6-liter V6 or range-topping 3-liter twin-turbo V6, which, despite emitting a slight shudder as you come to a stop, sounds as strong as it feels. Every engine comes paired with a well-civilized 8-speed automatic transmission, along with a less-than-civilized engine stop-start feature you can deactivate. If the 4-cylinder has a redeeming quality, it's the EPA-issued 22 mpg city, 30 mpg highway rating, which tops both V6 engines by about 3 mpg combined in real-world conditions. Roomy, refined, and well-appointed even in base form, the CT6's cabin charms on multiple fronts, particularly when it comes to seating. Both the standard 14-way and optional 20-way front buckets achieve a rare combination of all-day comfort and body-hugging support. That said, if you're tempted by the optional massage function, don't be. The pneumatic bladders do little more than poke you gently on the back. The rear quarters draw inspiration from full-size luxury sedans, providing up to 4 more inches of legroom than most mid-size luxury sedans, as well as clever touches like 4-zone climate control and conveniently located USB ports. Loaded Platinum models take the executive treatment one step further by scrapping the middle seat in favor of a multi-function center console flanked by 2 heated and ventilated power recliners. Consequently, the CT6's rear seats, not unlike most full-size luxury sedans, do not fold down, and instead offer a small center pass-through for long, narrow items like skis, or a Festivus pole. At 15.3 cubic feet, The trunk area is slightly more spacious than that of the Lexus GS, Mercedes-Benz E-Class, BMW 5 Series, and Audi A6. Practical accommodations aside, much of the CT6's interior appeal lies in the details.
Exceptional fit and finish and materials quality is kind of a given in this class of car, so we'll skip right over that and focus on the details, like this digital rear view mirror. A flashy piece of tech indeed, though not particularly useful. The display is utterly worthless at night, and with a 360-degree camera system already on board, you don't need it for parking either. But again, it'll definitely impress those who are easily impressed. Moving down the line, the updates made to Cadillac's Q infotainment system, and I can't believe I'm saying this about a system whose previous iterations probably took a few years off my life, but have actually made it pretty darn good. Response times are quick, the icons are large and discernible thanks to the 10.2-inch display, and it's easy to configure. Plus, the touchscreen is now supplemented by a laptop-like touchpad, a boon for taller drivers who might otherwise have trouble reaching the display, or anyone who wants to keep their screen free of fingerprints. If you haven't forgotten how to write letters, both the touchpad and touchscreen recognize handwriting gestures.
We do wish the touchpad worked with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but then you can't always get what you want. If you still want a CT6, expect to pay anywhere between $54,500 and $89,000. If that $89,000 figure seems a bit exorbitant, you're right, since a top-of-the-line full-size luxury sedan like the Lexus LS carries the same sticker price. And then there's the Mercedes-Benz E-Class, which boasts a more upscale interior, smoother ride, and superior infotainment suite for thousands less. On the other hand, the more modestly priced yet feature-rich premium luxury trim offers a lot of car for the money, especially when pitted against similarly priced midsize offerings. Model highlights include the previously mentioned twin-turbo V6, linked to Cadillac's active on-demand all-wheel drive system, rain-sensing windshield wipers, a panoramic moonroof, a full-color head-up display, a 10-speaker Bose audio system, a 360-degree camera system, heated and ventilated front seats, and a comprehensive suite of active safety aids containing lane departure assist, low-speed automatic braking, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring with cross-traffic alert, a glitchy pedestrian detection system that twice locked up the brakes when no one was around, and an automatic parking feature that was apparently calibrated by a BMW driver. Of course, going all in on a platinum CT6 lands you additional niceties like rear seat entertainment, a power trunk, night vision, a brilliant sounding 34-speaker Bose Panoray sound system, and, depending on when you're watching this video, Super Cruise semi-autonomous cruise control.
After all this, it's still difficult to pin down exactly what the CT6 is, but that's by design. Regardless of its sales performance, we applaud Cadillac for presenting luxury car buyers with a unique alternative they may have never considered until now.